Hello everyone, it's Elena here, and I'm going to show you a little bit on how to use the foam roller and why it's important for muscle recovery and just for helping with muscle soreness, things like that. So I'm going to get started by showing you one of the areas that I deal with a lot of muscle soreness and tightness, and that is my shins. So you wouldn't think that your shins carry a lot of tension, but they do, especially when you're up on the balls of your feet and your toes a lot. They're taking the brunt of that work. Plus, anytime you're using your calves, those shins are being engaged as well. So what I do is I just kind of kneel on it and then hold myself and just kind of roll it back and forth. I'm already feeling it relieve some of that tension. And you can even lean side to side, so you're getting all those different angles on the muscles on the sides of your shins. And so that's kind of how you do that. And you really will feel a lot of it as you get up closer to your knee and the meat of the shin, where there's a little bit more muscle. But sometimes you can feel it down in front of your ankle joint as well. Another area, a lot of people carry a lot of tension in their calves. So what you do for that is you just hold your body up and you put your foot on it and lay your other leg on top, and then same thing, kind of roll back and forth and kind of move. Turn your ankle side to side so you're kind of getting those different muscle groups in your calves there and getting it at different angles. And then switch legs. And that's kind of how you do your calves. Now if you're wanting to do more of your quads, what you're going to have to do is lay on top of the foam roller. So just kind of like that, and then you just pull your body forward and push it back. And you want to kind of go all the way up to your hip flexors, where your abdominals meet the top of your quad, because those tend to get really tight too, especially if you're exercising and then sitting for the majority of the day. Those hip flexors get really tight then. And then you can kind of lay on your side to get more of what's called the IT band, that runs from up above your hip down just below your knee. You go side, side. And those get a lot of tight, especially in runners or people that do a lot of forward and backward movement without much side to side. And that's definitely a trouble area for me. You can do each leg that way. And then to get your hamstrings and glutes, you just sit on it in the opposite way. Kind of pull your body forward. If you want to put more pressure on one side than the other, then do like that, where you put the one leg on top. And again, kind of switch and move around, get different angles, just like that. And then an area that a lot of people carry a lot of tension is in our backs. So what you can do with that is just same thing, lay on your side and just kind of walk it and then walk it back. And I'm already feeling pops from tension up around my shoulder blades. Like that. And again, switch angles, side to side. And try to make sure you're getting the full length of your back, from lumbar all the way up to your thoracic spine. And then if you carry tension in your lats, this one's a little bit tougher for me to do because it hurts some, but you just go like that. And that will relieve a lot of tension too. Another thing you can do for your back, just to stretch, is to kind of lay. You see how I have it long ways? kind of line it up with your spine. And then try to make sure your head is still on it. And then you can just lay and hold that for anywhere from 30 seconds to 3 or 5 minutes. And that just kind of helps stretch out all those muscles in your chest. There are a lot of different things that you can use for this with this foam roller. This is a shorter one. Ideally, the longer ones work a little bit better because then you have a little more surface area to play with. But that's kind of the basics of things that you can do to relieve tension and soreness in your muscles, help flush out lactic acid. But just like if you were to be getting a deep tissue massage, it's important to make sure you drink lots of water afterwards. And actually you can get your sweat rate up a little bit too, because if you have really, really tight muscles, then it's gonna dig in and it's gonna hurt a little bit, but it's for your benefit. As long as it's not super painful and it's just, you can feel that tension being relieved, then you should be fine. So, all right, thanks for tuning in. See you later. Bye.